This is a poster which is highlighting some kind of climate risk management strategy for tropical developing countries. I study El Nino teleconnections and how climate at regional scale and higher time resolution, like at a daily scale, change over the tropical land regions. A lot of climate science has already advanced on explaining these things over oceans. But for socioeconomic risk management, we are more interested on what is going on the land, right? If you are a big country, reasonably advanced, developed country, or even which are usually in the extratropics, your disaster loss as a ratio of GDP is very small. But if you're a small, particularly island country, one event could actually cause 365% of your GDP. So you can now imagine how systemically disastrous this event is for this country who is trying to come back while it doesn't have any means to finance those recovery processes. So the idea would be then, what about all these small countries get together and pool resources? Because most of them, disasters don't hit all the countries at the same point of time. So what if you can diversify these risks? If we can find opposite or heterogeneous response of climate teleconnection, if we can find that, it would be, as you can imagine, it would be nice to put them together and you have a natural diversification, right? So for that, of course, there is a paper which is coming up in Journal of Climate where I show that El Nino can be divided into growth phase and a mature phase. During growth phase, if your rainy season in the tropics is during the growth phase, you get a suppression of rainfall. So that's what the case is over Sahel in July, August, September season. And Sahel is here, and the next one is tropical Eastern Africa, which is this box, and during October, November, December season, the mature phase of El Nino. So the response of number of wet days is completely opposite. For the seasonal total or mean rainfall, also it's opposite. So if you're thinking about farmers in Africa and countries in Sahel and tropical Eastern Africa are thinking about pooling reserves together, it might actually provide some kind of natural diversification. And interestingly, if you can do that, when you are trying to get insurance or reinsurance, or you're issuing cat bonds in the capital market, your risk premium can go down. So that means the countries can afford more of this kind of risk management tools.